Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. Nope, 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 nope. Wrong. I guess I can get this stuff over here first. Investigative report on P epsilon gas. This report demands immediate attention. The P epsilon gas has been proven capable of incapacitating all known BOWs, bioorganic weapon. As such, it has been designated for emergency usage in the event of a BOW escape. Collected during prior incidents indicate that potential for negative side effects. The P epsilon gas has been proven to weaken BOW cellular functions. However, prolonged or repeated exposure will result in the creation of adaptive antibodies. Furthermore, some species have been observed to absorb the P epsilon gas as a source of nutrition and use the toxins extracted against anything perceived as a threat. Use of the P epsilon gas should be severely limited to extreme cases only. We strongly request the authority to reevaluate the P epsilon gas deployment system. We would like this reevaluation to take place immediately. Yeah, so they don't tell you that in the first scenario, but basically you can use a gas to weaken the enemies for that scenario, but in scenario B, if you use the gas in the scenario A, then all the enemies are going to be just slightly stronger. Yeah, I learned that the hard way. Never forgot it. So I don't use the gas until scenario B so I can weaken them in that particular scenario. The sound effect of this box is slightly different, or maybe just more high res. There's like a little after drag effect that I'm not familiar with, kind of like a higher pitch one. I mean, it could be the same sound, but it just sounds slightly different. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so we made it to the lab, finally. We just got to go ahead and find the key for the elevator, kind of set a few things up here for later on when we have to travel back to this boiler area. I hear them. I don't think I've ever gotten past these guys without alarming them, but I can try. Okay. Oh, it's a switch, not a key. It looks like the switch to turn on the elevator. Will you push the switch? Yup. Okay, he's far away. I can get past him. This guy, though, he's gonna be a problem. Nope. Yeah, the good news is that we don't have to go back there. So, we're chilling. I was trying to save the ammo. Oh, bro, hold on a second. Let's take out this guy for a spin. Yeah, if I remember correctly, once we go up the elevator, we're gonna reach an area with a bunch of naked zombies. I really don't feel like using my grenade rounds on them. Look how crooked those lights are. What is happening? What is that? Yo. Yeah, it shoots really fast, but what stinks about it is the reload. It takes some time for sure. Yeah, they're all dead. That's it. That's all I needed it for. I mean, I guess I could bring the arrows just in case, but I don't remember really needing them that much. Okay. Yeah, we're going with the flame rounds. We have a lot of those. Yeah, in my head, I'm trying to think of what the Claire scenario path is, because even though the lab is the same area for every character, depending even for AB Leon or AB Claire, the way you move about the lab is different. You'll meet Annette in different places, or Sherry or Ada, stuff like that. So I have to kind of remember what this scenario looks like. But it's always the fuse case first, every time. Sure, I'll take it. Why is it so cold in this room? Dude, those door effects are garbage. They look so bad. So we restored power back into these areas of the lab, so now we can go ahead and explore. And we are going to turn on the P epsilon gas. We're going to go ahead and weaken some enemies for this scenario. I think this area is going to be full of dudes. Aha! Get out of here, scum. Laboratory security manual. Security measures in case of an emergency. In the instance of an uncontainable biohazardous breakout, all security measures will be directed toward the underground transport facility. In the instance that any abnormalities are detected among cargo, in transit, all materials will be automatically be transported from the loading zone to the designated high-speed train, at which point all materials will be isolated and disposed of immediately. In the instance of a Class 1 emergency, the entire train will be purged and disposed without delay. In the instance that the lab itself becomes contaminated, the northernmost road currently used to transport materials to and from this facility will be designated as the emergency escape route. This route will secure passage to the relay point outside the city limits. Disclosure about any information regarding research conducted here or the existence of this facility is strictly prohibited. Since it is a top priority to keep all research classified, escape access may be denied under certain extenuating circumstances. The console says anti-BMW gas sprinkler. We shall turn it on. We'll take that. I actually don't have a lot of these. I have a lot less than I remember. I thought I would have more grenade rounds. Ow. You jerk. Hold on. There we go. I have so many of these. This is what I should probably be using. So all the enemies should be weaker. Potentially. It's a shutter switch. Will you push it? Yes. If I remember correctly, if you turn it on during scenario A, and then when you come back as Claire in scenario B where the enemies are stronger, then they're all slightly a different color, if I remember correctly. Which is kind of cool. It's a cool detail. But they're not going to be a different color right now because they're the normal versions. One shot, one kill. Bro, I do not remember what Claire's thing is. Her route. Oh my god. That was a good shot. Alright, that should be definitely full health. Dude, William got me good. Alright, let's not forget the map. I almost forgot this. Map. Download it. Yes. Okay, for the most part, everything should be good. Oh, I have a different one here too. Okay. Hey, you know what? That's okay. So that opens that up. Let's go take care of our moth friend. Let's do that first. Jeez. GG. Easy. Oh my god. There we go. Let's go ahead and operate the computer for our registry here. And let's go ahead and enter our username. We're going to use guest, as we did before with Leon. Okay, so that should unlock the door with the shutter. That was easy. Hey, see, I was just complaining about how little of these I had, and now we're getting a whole bunch. Beautiful. Holy shit, there's so many of them. Dude, easy peasy. Okay, for real though, I think we're gonna have to stick to the grenade launcher from now on. No more bow and arrow. Just for a moment. Something tells me I should bring it with me though. I'll be fair. Yeah, this should be good because I am picking up an item that'll take up 2 slots.
Annette!
Where's Sherry?
But I asked her and she's never even heard of the G-Virus before.
Which room? Tell me. Sherry!
No! Annette!
The sample's inside the pendant Sherry's wearing.
Alright, so we know where we have to go. We're gonna beeline it. I almost forgot about this guy. Again. Okay, so before we go to Sherry, there is a 2 stops I have to make. Oof. That was not a clean getaway. Now let's go over this side. So if I go inside the lab, when I use the red card key and I hear plants, I'm out of there. I know I don't have to be there. Yep, you don't have to be here. There's nothing for us there other than just annoying plants, and I don't feel like getting poisoned. 2 or more staff need to present to enter, commencing with secondary fingerprint verification. Such a cool soundtrack. What is all this stuff? It looks like the remains of a failed experiment. Is that a baby? Yo.